Hi guys, it's Mina again. Sorry about the bad lighting again. It's just dark outside. Anyway, today I'm going to redo my top 10 most annoying damsel in distress because I feel like the other one wasn't that good. So I will still keep that other one up and I will link it down to this video if you guys are interested. So I'm going to get started. And for those who don't know what a damsel in distress is, they're these girls who are kidnapped by a villain and placed in like some horrible danger, and they have to require a hero to save them, and then they become the hero's reward. So, I'm going to get started. Number one on my list would have to be Polly Purebred. So, Polly Purebred is one of the biggest annoyances, and she's from the show Underdog, by the way. I'll say, like, what each character is from, for those who don't know where they're from. Anyway, sorry. So Polly Purebred is a TV reporter, and she's like, and all she just does is try to get a good story. But I understand she's trying to get a good story, but all she does is she's so dumb she just puts herself in peril, and all she just does is scream, which is really annoying. Doesn't do anything but scream. Become helpless. Liz doesn't even try to escape and has to have Underdog save her, which is kind of annoying. It's like 10 times more annoying than Underdog's rhyming. Now, I like the show Underdog, but my only annoyances with that show were Polly Purebred and apparently the rhyming, the main character talking in rhyme. Number two. Sorry, I have a tickle in my throat. Anyway, number 2 on my list would have to be Daphne from Scooby-Doo. So, I find Daphne annoying. It's because I find Daphne another annoying damsel in distress because she's the most boring character on the show. She doesn't do anything. She comes along, even though she comes along with games, she doesn't even do anything but get kidnapped, and she always has to be saved by Fred, Velma, and Shaggy. I consider her more of a damsel in distress than Scrappy Doo, who is in the Nostalgia Critics Top 11 Dumb in Distress. Yeah, so Daphne's like the worst danger, whatever, kidnapping target, or whatever they're called, trouble magnets, or whatever they're called. If you guys can think of the name, please let me know. She's like the worst trouble magnet ever. She doesn't do anything like all the other damsels in distress. She just comes along with the gang, but she never found any clues. She never solved any mysteries. She just like come with the gang to just do nothing apparently, and then get kidnapped, and then have the gang save her, which is really annoying. She was like the only character out of Scooby-Doo that I did not enjoy just because she didn't do anything but get kidnapped. Number 4 on my list would have to be Willie Scott. Willie Scott is the biggest annoyance, and she's from the Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom, by the way. And Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom is one of my favorite Indiana Jones films. Now, Willie Scott is like a pain in the neck. All she just does is complain throughout the whole movie, doesn't do anything, always screams, freaks out over bugs, and complains about like broken nails and stuff, which is kind of annoying. Like, she kind of reminds me of a rich, spoiled princess who complains about broken nails and stuff. I don't know anybody who's like that, but I've seen it in TV a lot. Number 5 on my list would have to be Princess Peach. Now, I like playing Princess Peach when I'm in Mario Party, but I don't like her in the Mario video games, because all she just does is just nothing. She's like another boring character, and then she ends up getting kidnapped and has to have Mario come and save her all the time, especially in Super Mario Sunshine. Is that what it's called? I don't remember. I haven't played video games in so long, I can't remember like half the names of the games. There's like so many Mario games out there that I don't remember any, like almost all. I can barely remember any of the Mario games that were out there. It's just because I haven't played games in so long. She's just annoying just because she doesn't do anything. All she does is cry, send Mario letters, and yell Mario or whatever she does. I don't really know much about Peach, except I like playing her in Mario Party and Super Smash Bros. She's awesome in Super Smash Bros. She's awesome in Super Smash Bros. And Mario Party games, but the other Mario games, she makes me want to tear my hair out. Number 6 on my list would have to be Olive Oyl. Now, Olive Oyl is one of my biggest another big annoyance to me, just because she doesn't do anything. All she ever does is scream, complain for Popeye. She goes, oh, Popeye, blah, 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 I'm in trouble. Popeye, do this, blah, blah. Popeye, help, help, help. My sister used to watch, like, the little cartoons of Popeye, and she had them, like, on a DVD and stuff. And Olive was, like, the most annoying character. She was always getting kidnapped by Bluto or Berto, whatever his name was. And, she always just screamed for Popeye. She was like, help, Popeye, help, blah, 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 blah. And she just never did anything but get kidnapped. That's the only thing I felt like she was, like, was for on the show, was getting kidnapped and becoming Popeye's reward. Number 7 on my list would have to be Mary Jane Watson. Now, I've only seen, like, the first 2 Spider-Man films, and Mary Jane Watson is just really annoying, because all she just does is scream, freak out, get kidnapped. Even if she falls in, like, to a fire pit, even if she's about to fall into a fire pit, she just screams. Screams throughout the whole entire movie, which is really annoying. And the only thing I like is I find it cute how Peter has a crush on her, and she's like his love interest. But one thing I don't like about her is all she just does is scream when she gets in trouble. Number 8 would have to be Nell Fenwick from Dudley Do-Right. I've never seen the movie Dudley Do-Right, but I've seen a couple episodes of the cartoons. Now, Nell Fenwick is, like, one character I don't like either. She doesn't do anything. But just stand there, look pretty, and be way too lazy. Like, oh, help, someone save me. Like, it doesn't really sound too what's it called? It doesn't, like, sound too serious. She doesn't sound too serious when she's in trouble. She just sounds too lazy, which is really annoying. Like when Snidely Whiplash, or whatever his name is, puts her in trouble, and then she goes, someone save me. She just sounds really bored and doesn't really sound like she's in trouble. Number 9 on my list would have to be Bulma from the Dragon Ball series. Now, I liked Bulma in the Dragon Ball Z series because she was completely fine. She didn't complain, she didn't nag, but however, in the Dragon Ball series, all she did was nag, call, like, the pig character names. I don't remember what his name was, and, she constantly nag all the characters, get irritated with them, and complain, and boss them around, and absolutely did nothing throughout the show. And then she'd get kidnapped, and then she'd go, help, help, or whatever, blah, blah, blah. And she was, like, always getting kidnapped and needing Goku, who was a kid, and Master Roshi, or whatever, Krillin, and the weird pig thing, I don't remember his name, to save her. And she was, like, really annoying in Dragon Ball. But in Dragon Ball Z, I don't know, I didn't find her annoying maybe just because she wasn't the main character like she was in Dragon Ball. But in Dragon Ball Z, she wasn't as annoying. I remember one episode where she got kidnapped and she kept crying and complaining for Krillin and Gohan to come and save her. And then the rest of the series of the show, she was completely fine. But when it came to just the Dragon Ball series, she was really, really, really annoying. She just she'd never shut up. She was just way too bossy, and then she'd get kidnapped, and then she'd have somebody have to save her. Number 10 on my list would have to be Muriel Bag. Now, Muriel Bag is 10 times worse than anybody, and she's from Courage the Cowardly Dog, by the way. And the reason I can't stand Muriel Bag is she doesn't seem very bright, and I like how she's friendly and kind to everybody, but she doesn't realize who are bad guys, and she's unaware of it, and the dog's a lot smarter, even though he's a scaredy cat. And she gets kidnapped, screams, and that's pretty much all she does, is get kidnapped and scream. And she makes Courage seem, brave, even though he's a coward. I like how Courage just turns brave, but he just makes, I like how she makes Courage brave, but she just is just really annoying because she just screams and is unaware of, and is just completely unaware of being kidnapped and villains. Okay, so those are my top 10 most annoying damsels in distress redo. I hope you guys like this video. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in another video soon. Bye! Sorry about the coughing.